the challenges I have faced in my video content creation journey. Most of these have been due to overthinking in my own head. But I did want to make a video about this because I realized that a lot of us now want to create video content for whatever reason, to build a personal brand, to attract more opportunities. And I started creating video content many years ago, so there has been a learning curve. But I definitely want to talk about three challenges that I have faced, which many of you would be facing. I do a lot of workshops on personal branding and video content creation, and I've realized that a lot of the questions are about these three challenges that even I have overcome. So I thought, let me just create a video for anyone who's facing these challenges as well. But before that, I simply want to say that the reason I started creating video content was not because I wanted to become a creator. I wanted to sell myself as a learning facilitator. So I thought of videos as a marketing tool to let people know about what are the subjects that I cover, what is it that I want to talk about, how I speak. So that was my initial goal and that was my initial reason. Today things have changed. Today my content has begun to take off, and I do get a lot of calls for content collaborations or for creating content for other brands. So today the goal has shifted slightly. But the challenge is, for whatever reason you're starting your video content journey, you will also face these challenges. So the first problem in my head, the first question in my head was, what content do I want to create? I'm not talking about topics. I'm talking about the overarching content strategy. So, should the content be purely educational in nature? I'm a learning facilitator. I do workshops around impactful presence, which means communication skills, presentation skills, body language, confidence. So I could do purely educational content. How to start a presentation, how to end a presentation, how to walk into a room with confidence, right? These are purely topics that people search for. These are problems that people have and they're looking for solutions. So in my head, the one option I had was to create purely educational content, which had nothing to do with me, but just giving great tips to people. The second option was to do this plus also add a little bit of my personality, my life, me, who I am. So, why I do what I do, who am I, about my life, about my workshops, my thinking, my opinion on something, which is what we call personality-led content. So one is your completely value-based content and the other is personality-based content. So Dipika is saying this, right? You're coming to the channel because Dipika is talking about something, instead of coming to the channel only because there are great tips on, let's say, presentation skills. That was a huge question in my head. I still don't know if I've really solved it. I think somewhere my content, sometimes if you go through my YouTube channel, still looks a little confused. There will be one video that will talk about, how to end a presentation, very, very, clear and cut and dried, a tip, that's it. And then there will be a video on why I love driving so much. So I think what I really like is the second option. I would eventually like to build myself as a creator or a channel or all my content as Dipika, the personality, who gives out a lot of value-based tips. But I think when you start, no one knows you. No one knew me when I started. At that point, just creating value-based content or how-to type of content actually works because people are searching for that content and your videos will pop up. Nobody's searching for Dipika Singh initially, right? But people are searching for how to end a presentation. That's when your video will pop up. So I realized in my journey that building how-to based purely educational content led to more people finding me. And now that more people know me and want to know a little bit more about me, now building personality-based content actually makes sense, right? So now I started to make a mix of content. Problem number 2 was the tech. Camera, light, mic. When I first started off, I actually had a team. We had an office and we were doing a lot of team building events, etc. for corporates. And there was this one person, 2 people actually, who would help me shoot, edit. They would take care of the entire headache of the tech piece. I just had to sit there, make my script and talk. When COVID happened, I had to start shooting from home. I had to let go of my team. And That's when I realized that the tech was becoming a barrier to my shooting. I had the camera, but setting up the camera, focusing, figuring out the mic, etc., was actually becoming a barrier to me shooting. So I found a simple way. I just simplified the process. Stick a phone, take a basic, mic, set it up, and speak. The only thing that I really focused on was the structure of my script and my content. But the tech I simplified as much as possible because it was becoming a barrier to my shooting. Today I continue to shoot on my phone camera. I have a great mic, I have a Rode mic, and that really works well. But beyond that, and I have these large windows that provide lighting, but beyond that, the only thing I focus on really is my content, because I realized it's the content that people come searching for, right? If your tech is fine, it is palatable, lighting is okay, mic is also okay, you don't really have to worry about the tech so much. So that problem of, oh my god, I will start only when I have a great camera, or the light is perfect, or the perfect mic, I don't think so. Just start. Just stick a phone in front of you, speak into it, just have what you want to say, that you need to figure out, because that is what is most important. So your content comes first, the tech comes second. 3. My third challenge was really my voice, my personality, and my authenticity. Even today, when I speak into a camera, I think I sound staged. I do. When I speak in a workshop in front of people, I think I sound a little bit different. Both have the same energy. I bring a lot of energy to my, this recording, as well as to my offline and online workshops where there are people. But here I feel I continue to sound a little staged. It was much worse when I started off. I used to sound horrendous. But I think it's a journey. So initially, sounding staged was a problem. Speaking was a problem. Letting my personality shine through in a video was also a challenge. Today, I think people are able to see my energy. People talk about my positivity. People talk about my saris. People talk about my smile, because it has been a journey. It has taken me several videos to get comfortable in front of the camera and to get authentic in front of the camera, but that's okay. So, it's perfectly okay. In your initial few videos, you may not come across as your authentic personality as you want to come across, but that's okay. Till you make those videos, you will never reach at the point where you want to reach. So it's perfectly okay to make those 20, 30, 40, 10, whatever videos that really don't sound like you and don't look like you, because those are the ones that will teach you, and those are the ones that will make you practice how to become better on camera. So these are the 3 problems that I can think of as of now, which I think if you're starting your video content creation journey, are also problems that will come up in your head. And this is how I solved mine. I do a lot of workshops on video content creation. I will leave a few links. Please reach out to me, and whatever platform you're watching this video on, don't forget to subscribe, follow, etc., because I keep creating great content that can add value to your life. This is Dipika Singh from She Means Business. Till next time, bye-bye.